In just 4 years from now, the Summer Olympics will be held back in the United States, this time in Los Angeles, and this time with the addition of new sporting events, including cricket and flag football. And joining us right now with a preview of what to come in 2028, the man who has put it all together, Casey Wasserman, Wasserman Chairman and CEO. He is the chairman of LA 2028, the group in charge of the 2028 Olympic Games. It's nice to see you. You already got T-shirts made.
I got it. At least one.
So you're here. The moment is almost upon us. At the end of this games in just about a week and a half, the torch will start moving towards LA. What are you learning while you're here?
Well, I think one of the unique things about the Olympics is you intellectually understand the scale of it, but until you see and feel the scale of it, it's hard to comprehend. So for us, it's a lot of watching and seeing how these things all operate, because we are essentially producing 72 world championships in 17 days in Los Angeles. And so to understand all the complexity that comes with that, transportation, security, operations, back of house, restocking facilities, all these things you never really think about at that scale, we need to see it real. Okay,
so the ratings for this are sky high. You're going to want the ratings for yours to be sky. What are you learning? What's working? And to be honest, maybe what's not working? Is there something that you've learned?
Look, what's working here is they did a great job of creating iconic venues and having full venues. And so there's a lot to learn from how they did that, how they managed those processes and the results. Look, what's not working, frankly, most of it is behind the scenes and non-consequential at scale. But one of the things that we have the advantage of, all of our venues operate for the use we will use them essentially in 2028. So when we move into the Village at UCLA, there are more students living at UCLA's Olympic Village during a school year than we will have athletes, and they feed them and they house them and they do laundry and food and all those things. So the first time we operate is not when the world is watching.
So this Olympics, as you know, they're trying to make it more sustainable, as you are, not building, a million new buildings. Yeah. In this case, I think only building 2, frankly. What are you guys going to be doing, and how much is it ultimately going to cost? This Olympics looks like it's going to cost something on the order of about $10 billion when everything's done.
So all Olympics except LA have 2 budgets. They have a capital budget, which is the couple buildings they did build and a lot of the infrastructure, and the $1.5 billion for the Senate and all those things, and they have an operating budget. We have one because we're not building any permanent venues. Our budget's $6.8 billion. And so from a sustainability standpoint, when you don't have to build anything, you start in a pretty good place. But that's just sort of the table stakes. And so how do we leave LA better than when we found it in every way? Because we're just there for 17 days.
Are you studying 84? I'll just let you know that I was there, living there, and there was a great amount of fear and trepidation. And U-Broth is still legendary for how smoothly
have you talked to him
traffic and everything else went. Are you
I talked to Peter 3 days before I came over. I was there. I was 10, and it was maybe the best LA had ever been to that point, and it changed our city in many ways. And I think a lot of the things they did, we will repeat, and we have a lot more to do in terms of the transportation facilities.
Got some mass transit now.
We do
have highways. Some new highways.
What do you do about traffic?
Well,
by the way, these guys have dealt with traffic by shutting all the roads down.
We won't shut the roads down, but the truth is, unlike a normal sporting event, you put everybody in buses or in organized public transportation. You put all those transport vehicles in Special Olympic lanes. And of all the things we worry about, traffic is not at the top of the list. I mean, people joke, as you know, Joe, in 84, there was no traffic. I mean, you could have run down the 405 and not got hit by a car.
I will say, I love being in Paris for this. It's been fantastic as a visitor. I've never been thrilled with the idea of having the Olympics in New York City as somebody who has to work there.
That would be a different thing. But now with remote work, I mean, some things they did in 84, and there were no truck deliveries except between midnight and 5 a.m.
Wow. So it's basically like, get out. This is for a special occasion. Get out. We're going to make the city much better and leave it better than we can.
Correct. And as I think you can, for any problem you can solve for 17 days. That doesn't mean you can fix it forever, but we can change things for 17 days, and now with things like remote work.
Is there a different set of sponsors that you're looking at for 28? I ask because, for example, and we interviewed Bernard Arnault last week. LVMH, obviously, this is their home. They're a huge sponsor of this Olympics. It'll be interesting to see whether they continue as sponsors. I don't know what you think about that. But are there others? I mean, does Disney all of a sudden say to themselves, we're in LA, Hollywood, this is our land, we're going to sponsor this? Are there companies that historically have not played in this space that you think become sponsors?
Definitely. I mean, look, Disney, obviously we have to be respectful of our relationship with your boss in many ways, and the Olympic relationship that Comcast and NBC have. But people forget, in 1984, Disney Imagineering actually designed the mascot. Sam the Eagle was designed by Disney. So there's lots of opportunities to bring in, whether Mattel, the biggest toy company, is based in LA. There's a whole group of people that want sort of what California is and breathes and what Los Angeles has become for culture. They want to connect with us.
Would you keep surfing in Tahiti or Zuma dude? Can you do it right?
Malibu. They're doing it in Malibu.
No, we're going to do it. Well, we've got a couple of choices: Hermosa Beach or Trestles. The waves aren't great in Southern California in the summer.
Yeah. Keep it in Tahiti, and I volunteer.
And send Joe, right?
Well, I won't make any jokes about Americans' foreign policy, but if we take over Tahiti, I guess I could do it in French Polynesia.
How spread out do you think you're going to do it? Because the one thing about this Olympics is, basketball is 2.5 hours away.
Right.
Equestrian's at Versailles, which is an unbelievable place, but it takes a while to get to.
Yeah.
Even just getting from one event to another that's in Paris you can't really do more than 1 or 2 sports in a day.
So we have a different model. About 85% of our events are within 30 kilometers of each other, from Long Beach to the Valley, and it's a pretty tight radius with lots of events in concentrated locations. And then we will have other events in other places, just like they have at every Games. People don't pay attention, but there's no sailing in Paris, so sailing's in Marseille. We can sail in Long Beach, so that's an advantage. We're going to do softball and canoe kayak in Oklahoma City. So we're going to take advantage of all the best things, because those are the things that 40 years ago people got in trouble building those venues.
Right.
And the IOC now understands they got to be much more flexible in what kind of venues.
What about the security perimeter? Here they have to do security at each venue. But if you can do it in 1 or 2 places, it changes the whole economics of it, I imagine.
It does. It's the one thing the federal government is responsible for and delivers. We have our national special security exemption 3 years earlier than any event in the history of America. It points to the scale and the complexity of this, and we are well into our planning for that.